So I blow this off all too much, not showing you like things. This is energy overload. I really recommend. I mean, if you want to know the subject and you're anywhere else or nowhere, it doesn't really make much sense because this is the only place in the world where there's anything being taught or learned. All right, anywhere else is all and people that want to be special. Okay, here we're not. That's not what we do. Here we just do the truth. We don't make things up. And we're not crazy. Those people are crazy. If you don't listen, you're crazy. Okay, we follow a system. We are the only ones in the world that have a plan. Everyone else is just blindly, they're all self-proclaimed. Someone saw something move back there one day, and all of a sudden he has a YouTube channel, and he's a researcher, and he's going to tell you all about what's going on in the world, right? It's an amazing thing. That's what separates me from everyone else. Okay, I'm more or less the founder of the unseen world as far as presenting it to people, right here. Am I bragging? Yes. If you tried it, okay, it will not be done without their system. Okay, this is not natural. If you think it's natural, just go check into a mental institution. Okay, here's your three in front. You see, look, it's impossible. Okay, that's 15, 20 feet off the ground. That's going like that in front of a trident. Okay. This is by the way, in the Netherlands, okay? This is my good buddy, Dutchie. All right, Dutchie's the best at what she does, okay? They're right there. I can't really show it, but I want to show you a really great way to see them. So what they do is, this is, as a lot of you know, Diesel finds that everyone's finding them. This is how they're doing it. We used to think the wind blew it over, or a lot of even Bigfoot researchers knew they did it, but had no idea why. And that's what I've brought to you, and I've explained to you how and why and all their system and their structures. And they even told me that they do this because it makes it easier. Like, I think they can do this. So they can, in other words, I believe they can do what they're doing without it. But I think when they're invisible, they can't. I've determined for sure that they can't see each other either. So when they're set up in their system, that's why one of the reasons they do it in a structure, or a situation like this is because they know where it is. If they go away too far and he's got to run back, he's not going to be able to find you. I've literally witnessed this with my own eyes. But by looking at that, he knows where to go. He can't see them, but he knows how to find where his invisibility is. Right here, I just wanted to show you, I did all that just for this guy here. So it's a situation, most people just clueless, Just human beings are literally at the lowest point in history. And it's really, really, it's sad, actually. Like, I mean it, like, nicely, like, sad. I don't mean, like, it's sad. You're sad. I mean, like, it's really sad. Like, I honestly believe it's really sad. They're right there, too. But that's not really what I want to show you. I could show you them all day long. System, okay? You're not reading the system, okay? That's a seat right there. I don't need to I don't need to guess. I know what it's the same thing as reading a word to me. The only thing is, no one has taught me the word, so I've had to interpret. It's kind of like, the best way I can describe it is you knowing wholeheartedly the ABCs, but not being able to quite put them together yet. Okay, that's how I know their ABCs. So I know their alphabet. I just can't spell yet, but I'm getting there. Okay, we're getting there. So this guy is the one I wanted to show you. He's right here. It's almost impossible. Okay, so I do pride myself in finding the most impossible. But also, when you find the most impossible where it's legible, like, I want you to be able to see it, to be able to read it. It's like, so this guy I won't even show you back there. Let's see if we zoom in from here, if it makes it any better. This is not who I'm showing you. But there's one hiding right there. Remember, you don't understand. Why would you argue? I'm the one telling you for a 100% fact what that is. I'm not leaving it in the air for you to make a decision. This is what my channel is now. This is a fact. If you can't process the facts, then leave. It's as simple as that. Do I want you to go? No, absolutely not. I don't want you to go. Not because of subs or money or anything like that. I just don't want you to go. We all need to be together. I'm not so quick just to dump you on the side of the street because you're not. Sometimes I feel that way. But I won't let myself do it because... So I just want to show you this guy. So what they'll do is they'll hide. They're basically attached all over. And you can always read their system and their tridents. There's one right there. This guy's the best, right here. It's very difficult to see him. But once you know their system. I found these guys that you just can't make them out. They're like in magic. The others, there's one right there. Forgive my finger. I got like, I don't know what I did to it. I'm going like this a lot lately. Teepee structure, and he's right behind it. I'll try to get him in the best you can. You see him right there? You can see his face and everything. It's one of the little. He's like they're actually they're gnomes, believe it or not. And remember, don't always interpret what you know as a gnome. Okay, what you know as a gnome, you buy at a garden center. You know nothing about anything. That's why it's silly. Like, you should feel silly trying to interpret and make decisions on things that you know nothing about. And not just this. I mean, everything in more. You walk around through. I'm talking about humans. Like, just make us one human. We walk around thinking we're so cool. We're so special. Look at my car. Look at these new pants. Look at this purse. Look at this. Look at that. It's always about impressing each other. I don't understand it. I'll never quite understand it. So you better believe they're all in here. So this is an entire system right there. And I want to take a look at John's got some more night footage. I was just real disappointed at how the reception of the world, like how few people saw. Like, it was just an amazing thing. What's up, Dutchie? She's so awesome. This is the Netherlands, guys, okay? She's out there every single day because of me. Well, I started her. Now it's not because of me anymore. All right. And she knows how to dress, too. She's dressed to the nines. She's not like me with the... It's the best ever. That's kind of cool. You know, if nothing else amounts... You know, if I don't buy a Mercedes from this, then I get to do this. I get to appreciate that I've affected other people's lives and changed other people's lives. Like, not really meaning to, you know, I didn't, that wasn't my intention. I mean, it was always my intention. I just never thought that was possible for me. Dutchie, great job. Look at her. She's so funny. This guy. Oh, Dave. Dave's like smoking hot. That's all. So Dave's another researcher, and look at where she is. It's just so. I mean, you can just look at the ground. You'll see their system in the ground. This is not natural. This is all from them. Something I don't even think she sees most of it, but it's not even a big. She gets the timestamps and all that, and sees them every single day. Look at that, Dutchie. Way to go! You're the best. Look at that. She is the best. The Netherlands, guys. Let me tell you something. Let me give these guys a compliment, okay? A lot of you won't know this because you don't have friends in the Netherlands. I've had friends there before more now, but before I did this, not even a lot yet. But the people that I've met, they don't even know each other, are the most amazing people I've ever... they're just, as a people, an incredibly smart, friendly, kind, amazing people. Like, just in general. Like, we're not really known as that. Can you find that here? Yeah, absolutely. But you have to really look for it these days. Out there, these guys, they're all typically bilingual. Their punctuation is better than us. Like, there's commas, like when they're taught English, they're actually taught it, It's amazing. They're all around her. They watch her a lot. And man, with her, they're up in the trees all the time. I get them up in there. They're not, like, remember, they don't shimmy up the tree and then he's holding on like a monkey. This is what I'm trying to explain to you, but in your brain, that's how it has to happen. We're trying to get you past that. We're about to move way beyond the common folk. We're going beyond where other researchers can't go take every little thing. Because remember, the only reason anyone is doing anything in this subject stems from us. No one ever knew about this until I showed it. Over now.